Let's look at some of those postures. Well, that's not bad, to be fair. Compared to that one there, that's a bit of a curve there. That's pretty good. It's mainly...
Am I not taking the lower back in too much? No, it's all right.
That's too bad, too fast. For me, the hip angle's over the ball better. That angle there is good with your spine angles. That's fine. Okay. Your back is generally straighter. Your neck is... That to me is more... If we sort of go from sort of point to point and then go point to point to point to point...
Yeah. Okay.
I think, yeah, everything looks a lot more... The peak of your hat is all kind of in that line there, whereas that is all kind of...
Yeah.
There's a lot of, especially the top of the spine, it's more crunched up, as I say. And all that's actually happened is you push your hips backwards more. So this angle's now down towards the golf ball better, so your posture's in a lot better position to enable your body now to rotate. So you can rotate there, maintain your spine angle. As you come back to the golf ball, you can maintain your spine angle. So your head's not moving up and down. It's just a simple, effective movement there. As you hit the golf ball, you maintain your hip angle, you maintain your spine angle, rotate through to a good finish, ball flying fairly straight. And what you will find is the better your setup, as I said, the better your bad shot will be. There are going to be times, no doubt, where you hit some shots and it's just an execution. If I said, here's a hammer, here's a 3 foot long hammer, hit that nail in the bit of wood there 3 foot away. If you did it 50 times, you'd miss the nail every now and then. Okay, the nail's very small, the hammerhead's a lot smaller, but you're going to make errors. That's a human error, okay? If, however, your posture is like so, and you're making some swing adjustments because of that, and you make an execution error because of something else, there's 3 or 4 variables there clicking together. The ball's going here, there, and all over the place. And as we said, what happens is when a ball does go offline so much, you make adjustments to that. You change this, you change that, whatever it may be. As a result, you then end up obviously changing from shot to shot. You're adding more thoughts to yourself, and your brain's just in complete meltdown mode. Then you get more frustrated because the ball's going not where you want to go. You tend to go a bit tighter. That then restricts your body movement and your arms. It's just a vicious circle. So if we can focus on that sequence, we said it starts off club down behind the ball first. In the process of doing that there, you lean forward, get your posture, put your hands on the club. The last thing you do is set your feet. Just like a little 1, 2, 2, or so 1, 2A, 2B kind of thing. 3. Okay? And if you can get your back in a better bit, and that's with all clubs, as you said about where the club points though, the club will point to there with a 7-iron, okay? It will point to there with a driver and there with a pitching wedge, because each club is a different angle. You don't push your arms out here for your driver and bring your arms in for your wedge. Your arms want to be hanging down nicely from the shoulders there, which you have, because that's your most efficient way. If you want to do a deadlift, you wouldn't have your arms out here to try and do a deadlift. And if you've got a longer club with a driver, that's invariably where a lot of people's arms go, because it's a longer club. Get my arms out there. Well, now your arms are weaker out here. You've got less power.
That's what I do.
So you're going to have no power. You'll be stretching for the club. You're going to lose your power, lose control. The further your arms get from your body, the less control you got your arms. Okay? All these things go hand in hand, okay, with people trying to get the ball more distant. And it's a long club. I've got to stand a long way from the golf ball. The arms still hang under the shoulders. The back needs to be nice and straight. For me, that posture there is far better than that one there. Your shoulders looks a lot more sort of rounded forward on that left-hand side as well. Looks a bit more hunched over there. So just a lot of things that sort of go with that. If we can get that back straighter, and I would say as well, practice that thing there just for your general own well-being in your spine. Because
I was thinking the other day, I got to start doing lower back exercises. I did have that. You know, I'm not a fat guy, but when
no, not at all. Yeah. You're frumpy. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is,
I'm like, oh, that's what it is.
Well, I mean, a friend of mine, he was a PT trainer back in Siren, and he saw these before and after photographs, and he did one that was basically a before photo and after photograph. He made him look like he'd lost like 4 stone of weight, gone from a 6, and it was 30 seconds apart. To face a different bit of lighting, you've gone from being like, here you are, and then look at me now. And then, you can change everything. It's just posture can lead, and that's why you look at all these sort of weight loss things. Yes, people have obviously lost weight, but you look at the different, the lighting, the clothes they're wearing, how they hold themselves. I'm overweight, I feel crap about myself. Yeah, I feel really good now, I'm thin. Of course you look better, you just stand up. So all these things, and that's the same with golf. When you look at body language, if you're going badly at the game, or you're doing things wrong, or things aren't going so...
Start shrinking into yourself.
We do. We get that sort of like fetal, well, God's sake, it's going wrong. And I say this time of year now, like I said, January to December, February time, around sort of the Christmas period, people are sort of off work more, they've got a bit more time off, they're just sort of just sitting down on the sofas, they're getting a bit sort of just in front of the TV, having a few, but just generally people's postures get poorer. And then in the new year, we sort of say, okay, let's just try and almost stretch that back out again. And if the back is feeling a little bit weak, as you said, that may be why you're not putting less pressure on the back, so you just sort of tend to tuck under, so you're putting more weight on the quads and your legs anyway, because you're supporting them this way rather than pushing the back out. So to get that back in a better position. And from there, the swing and overall positions as we go back are very, very good. Clubs going back nicely. down your toe line towards the camera. You're hinging your wrist nicely there. Left arm across your shoulders. Club's coming back down pretty much on the same angle. If we did that there and then did that there, it doesn't look any different between backswing and down here. There's no real change there from the takeaway, which is great. So the club then comes back down the toe line again, back in the golf ball, twist through, release the body. Yes, there could be a bit more twist through. The gap here between the legs is a bit more, the lower half not working so much. Personally, I think that's poor to the fact because your hips were so bad in the first place, you couldn't move them.
Right.
Now, just because they can move doesn't mean they'll just go, oh, okay, I'm going to move now. Yeah, they're going to move a bit more with that. But that'll come with a bit of practice getting used to that point. I wouldn't try to start moving them more just in time. That's when you go, hang on, we can move a bit more. And that will come with a bit of practice. So probably next lesson we'll look at that in more detail, about how much those hips are moving. If that comes around more, this knee will come around together, so your knees will kind of finish more that way as opposed to kind of that way. But as I say, I wouldn't necessarily worry about trying to move your lower half more. It's just something that can actually now move better because your posture's going to be better. So, okay, make sense?
Yep.
Good.